So I just want to thank everyone for your support. Just housekeeping. We have the restrooms are, in the back. They're camouflage. So just look for the signs. If you need Wi-Fi, yeah, the Wi-Fi is Hacker Dojo free with the password Hacker Dojo. Okay. And so if this is your first time to this conference or just to any Pacific Hackers events. Let me tell you who we are and what we do. So first of all, my name is Marco Palacios. I'm the president and co-founder of this non-profit organization. So we're a 501c3, and we're in the mission of fixing many things in the security field. One, diversity. We want more women in the field. We want more people of color, right? We want to fix the education system by teaching, the right stuff, because there's many programs out there that are universities offering these programs, but in reality, when the students graduate, they're not ready to go into the workforce. So that's what we're fixing, right? And also the HR system. We do a lot of events, and the reason why we do a lot of events is because we want people to go and meet their potential employers. How I started here, just as a regular attendee, 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I was just a regular attendee, just like yourself. And one day I decided to do a presentation, and that was my interview, because right there, my boss was right there. So it only took me 5 days to get that job. I didn't have to go through the HR process. Why? Because he was looking at the person he wanted to hire. And honestly, that's what I want the same for everybody, for all the attendees that attend all our events. That's what I want. And we have many success stories through Pacific Hackers. But before I do that, I also would like to introduce my team. So just to give you a quick history, the meetup started about 8 years ago. And then during the pandemic, we decided to do this nonprofit. We started with 2 people, and then we added 3. And last year, we were like only 4 people. But from August of last year to now, look at this big list. Now I have a big team that supports me and that's making people. So to my right, I have my CEO, Jen Winters. I have Jessa. She couldn't make it today. She's overseas. But we also have Lauren. So here's Lauren. And then we have other members that I don't know where they're hiding. We have Alevsky. He's also coming back from speaking. He's another success story from Pacific Hackers. We have Max. I don't know, where's Max? Yeah, thank you, Max. Fernando is our web designer. He could not make it today. He's also overseas. Rob, where's Rob? There you go. Thank you, Rob. Kat, where's Kat?
There.
And lastly, Caitlin. So Kat and Caitlin joined us like only a few months ago. And where's Gail?
Yeah, she's right here.
Oh, and Gail.
Pop your head up.
Gail. She also started back in May. She found us on Visa San Francisco for the first time. We had a table there, and she found us. And the question was like, how to become a member? Or what can I do to support you? And I said, what do you know? What do you do? She told me, well, I do this, that. It's like, do you know social media? I said, yeah, I used to be a social media manager. I was like, okay, you got the job. So here you go. So she became the social media manager for Pacific Hackers. So, all right. So since we're running out of time, I'm gonna keep it short. So let's just talk really quick about the CTF. So the CTF starts at 10 a.m., but we have some fun challenges. Also fun facts about the CTF. We did not have a CTF platform last year. We decided to do a CTF and say, well, we're just gonna have it ready by the conference, so today. So that's what we said on January 1st. Fast forward, we had an event called Hack the Bay in San Francisco during RSA. That was another conference that we had. And so we asked the team, which was Max, Alevsky, Rob, hey, we need to have this CTF, not in 11 months, we need it in 3 months. And they did it. So I just want to thank them for doing this, because it takes a lot of time and effort to do this. So I just want to thank them. And but I also want to have Jen talk about a particular challenge that it will resonate for a lot of you. So again,
Yep, and real quick, one other thing that we like to kick off with is, okay, I can talk really loud, so let me know if anybody in the back can't hear me. But so there is another challenge that's included inside of the CTF, and it's a social engineering challenge that we've added. So all of you have a certain thing on your band, and the only way to get the rest of the letters is to talk to everybody else. And there's 2 golden letters that nobody in here has. And you shall find those answers within or by talking to people. So I'm very big, and you're gonna hear this the whole day. Here. Don't take a picture of this, Gail. You're gonna hear me say this all day long. So my why is alone we're all strong, together we are truly unstoppable. Surround yourself with people that are successful at the things that you're not. We can't all do this together. So I can hack your computer, I obviously can't do my hair. But I'm in marketing and the COO of Pacific Hackers. And I truly believe in the mission that we all are owning. And so we have to go together. There's not one single person in this room that can do everything to secure alone. So your mission is to meet 5 new people that you've never met before, exchange their phone numbers with them, and keep in contact with them. Find somebody that does something that you don't want to do. Like, I don't like writing content. Can I? Yes. But do I like it? No. So I surround myself with people that are really good at writing content. Simple things. Python. Not as good, updated on it. Right? So surround myself with people that are. So surround yourself with those people. You have the opportunity to meet. We've got over 150 people. Meet everybody. You have a clue on your wristband. That's all I will say. 13 letters you shall find. A word you need to come up with in the end. And with that, I do a couple of other housekeeping items real quick. We just have to go over as far as etiquette. This is a community. This is what it's meant to be. So leave your assholes at the door. Leave your logos at the door. This is a community, and we're all people. And when people ask me the why, my why is to watch all of you guys succeed. And I will be here forever. I will be one of your 5. And that you meet. And then that opens up my network to yours. There's not a single person on my LinkedIn that I haven't met in person. And so we're all here for each other. The why to watch the CTF get done and to see just the confidence of owning it was my why. So let's all create some whys, because if we can't, why else are we doing it?
all right. Next thing, we really want to talk really quick about the badge.
Yes, the badge.
Because this is something we started last year, and to James' point, we wanted to know how many people connect to each other, and we couldn't do it. So in the first few conferences, she asked, like, how many people do you meet today? And people say, oh yeah, we meet 5 people. It's like, really? Well, we couldn't really have metrics on that. So that's the reason why we create this badge. So I'm going to have Jen talk about it, because every single color of this badge, of this banner, has a meaning. So I'll kind of describe it.
Yep, here. Okay, so a lot of thought went into this badge. So one, you have the bear, right? So the bear is Pacific Hackers. California. Yep, there we go. And then you've got the one other part is who don't you mess with? A mama bear. We've got the bow on the top for the ladies, the black hat and the red hat. We've got the purple and the blue, because we want to represent them all, everybody. The reason why we put the earbuds or earphones on is because sometimes we're the only ones that have to take out the noise. And then the reason why the glasses aren't all black is because we also are the ones that have to be able to see through the darkness. It starts with the green at the bottom because we all have to start somewhere. So that's the grass, but there's the climb. So you have to go through the forest, and sometimes we're the ones that have to see the trees that make the forest. And then you keep climbing up to the mountain, you've got the gray, and then you've got the white hats at the top, and then the rainbow of unity. So in order to turn on all the lights on the outside of the badge, there is a little magnet, you have to meet somebody and connect with them. And then the rest of the badge will light up when you complete the CTF. So again, alone we're all strong, together we are truly unstoppable.
And also, this is a CTF badge. So if you're solving if you have a badge and you're solving the challenges here, you can apply it in the actual CTF. And that actually works a lot of points. So if you don't have one, I will suggest getting one, but that's just me. So just to finishing up, we also have a raffle. We have really good prizes today. We're going to announce them in a little bit, but we have Samsung headphones, we have Nintendo, we have a bunch of stuff. So you're supposed to get one free when you come in. If you obviously did not receive it because we did not have them at the time, go ahead and break or something, get one. Or you can purchase $5 each or 5 for $20, okay? And one more thing, I'll have this Jen talk about it really quick.
So in our industry, we are all stressed, right? Even when we're not thinking about work, we're dreaming about it. Sometimes we're the ones that can't just stop because there's still work that has to be done. And that integrity can play with mental health. And so we've got the flyers out. Dr. Sarah is available. Just let her know that you're coming from Pacific Hackers. And she will talk to you about anything. It can absolutely remain anonymous. Not an issue at all. But we want to make sure that that's something that we provide because we all need it, right? We all understand how crazy this industry can be. So that's the number. You can text her and get in contact with her. So there's flyers all over the place. So, but if anybody has a question about that too, come talk to me.
And one more thing, I just want to start thanking all the supporters from the One Hacker Dojo for letting us use this space, not only for the conference, but for all the meetups, all the events that we do throughout the month. This year has been amazing. We used to only have one every month. Now we have like 2 or 3. So check out our meetup. We have a lot going on. And for the next slide, I'm going to have Lauren talk and thank all our sponsors because she's the one who made this happen. So thank you, Lauren. And yeah, here you go.
Hi guys, I'm your Community Engagement Director and your local social engineer. That's how I got all these sponsors to come and help and pitch in. Just kidding, kind of. So thanks to Google, thanks to Akamai who's supporting our food today. Thank you to Checkmarks who is here coming in at silver. Both of their tables are outside. Please make sure to go check them out, talk to them. They have some really exciting technology out there. We also have Key Factor coming in later, TCM Security, Zimbit, Deep Tempo, and Gopher Security. We could not do this without them. You know, we try to make this affordable for you guys to come. There's a lot behind the scenes that you don't see around buying decorations and food and logistics and everything. We do have a happy hour at the end. Please stay after 5, have some drinks. That'll actually be not last minute provided by Exonius, so they're not on there right now, but like we said, we're gonna have some activities outside. There'll be some jewelry making, some face painting. I'm happy to tell you about the history and the different meanings behind the colors. The marigolds that are on here, what the skeleton means. We are dressed as La Katrina. I am happy to provide you the history and historical context on that. And also, please don't forget to go around the building to our workshops in the back. There is another tent over there with a different track. Anything else that I'm missing?
How many people have you met so far that you didn't meet when you walked in the door? Raise your hand. Give me some numbers.
All right.
All right, I like
Okay,
that.
these numbers need to keep going up. Yeah, there are 2 tracks, and we also have the workshop in the back.
Oh, sorry. Talk in the back, workshop over here.
Yep, there's a second track in the back. Main tracks here, workshops over here. Also, we have lock picking, soldering, and the kids' village and face painting. So
Oh,
don't be
thank you.
afraid. I purposely did not do my face yet because I'm gonna go do it. So you all have to come too.
Yes, men and women and everything
Yes.
in between, please come out there, get your face painted. It's for everyone. This is an open ritual. It's not closed. It's not religious. It is open. It's about respecting your ancestors. And here we're respecting our historic hackers. There is an altar at the back. You can kind of check out some of the names out there of former hackers and engineers.
And if there's one that we missed, we'll have a Sharpie, write it on the back of one of them, and we'll make sure they're included next time. The other thing too is everybody should look at their shoes.
So I don't know if you realize, or if you got the email from last night, but there was already a challenge there. And if you say something at registration, you're far from everybody else. So, but you missed it. You did
How many
it.
people looked at their confirmation email?
Womp womp.
Wow.
Oh, we got a few.
All right.
Who
All right.
reads nowadays?
All right, well, just make sure you're paying attention to shoes.
All right. Just pretty quickly, why we pick this theme and just to elaborate with Lauren. So November 2nd, it's Dia de los Muertos. It's a holiday celebrated heavily in California. It's or Mexico, and that's where I'm from. And I wanted to bring something from my culture to here. And since California celebrates Dia de los Muertos heavily, I said, well, it's probably time to celebrate our, the hackers that made history, right? One of them, and he was a former member of Hacker Dojo and Internet Hall of Fame, Dan Kaminsky. In fact, that room right there, if you notice, that's the, we have that room dedicated for him, because he, go ahead and read about him, but he's definitely out there. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us. So, we want to take the opportunity to thank him and celebrate his afterlife. Again, right now, we can be dressed up like everything, but at the end of the day, we all going to look like this. And that's what diversity is all about. So, I just want to thank everybody for coming out today and celebrating with us, Dia de los Hackers, and enjoy. And with that, I'm going to announce our keynote speaker. I know we're running behind, so I apologize for the other speakers. But yeah, go ahead. It's coming over.